Hello everybody, this is Gary Lee with video number 2 that I promised that I would start giving you. This is going to be instructions mostly on this for the time that they're allowing me here on YouTube to explain a little bit more about the machine. As you're looking at it now, I'm going to start from the right hand side. We're going to be concentrating from here on over as far as the keys that you're going to be, the buttons for controlling the keyboards, first of all, on the right hand side. The only ones I want you to concentrate on when you get your keyboard until you start learning on your own a little bit is these two rows right here. And most of the time I only use 3 or 4 selections here up on the top, and I hardly ever use these down below, but those are the 2 main rows. That's going to be mainly for your right hand. And what those are the voices, such as the first one here, which is active. That one says piano, and then when I push piano button, I get a page that comes up here on the left hand side of my screen. And I'm hoping that you can see where I'm pointing. I'm going to bring that over and show you as I set it up, but I just want to explain the buttons at first. But anyway, it's going to come over here on the screen, and then you have around 10 choices of pianos. But as you go down on other voices here, you're going to have probably more pages, say like for basses and things like this here. So you have to take your time and push one button at a time and see how many pages you have here up on the top, and it will tell you how many pages of selections that you have. And I'll cover that in just a few moments. But anyway, I'm going to zoom down in it. Maybe you can see a little bit what these buttons are. I can't see really if it's legible. Anyway, this one here says piano, electric piano, chromium, organ, accordion, guitar, etc., etc. So those 2 rows are going to be rows that you're going to be concerned with. And over here it says vocalizer. Now what that is it means right now I got it set so that there's no reverb or anything, that you're hearing my voice the way it normally always is, I believe. But now when I'm singing, I have a choice. I think there's around 2 or 3 pages of different vocalizers that you can have in your background, but I'll give you an instance here just when I'm talking. I'm going to change this, and this is one I follow me when this has a lot of reverb in it when I'm singing, and that makes a big difference to your enjoyment of singing and how your voice sounds and everything. So now I'm going to shut it back off so I'm not echoing in your ear. Exactly what I was just talking about. Here's the key stop button, and it's active. And what that does is, again, let you start and stop. And then you don't have to worry about anything over here except the keys right here. Oops, hang on. Oh, I gotta change it to vocal 2. There we go. Alright, so you're going to have these 16 keys, this one particular key, and then coming on back down, you're going to have key stop. Now what that means is, when I start a song, I can hit the key, and then the song will stop right then and there when I tell it to. And also, right next to that is key start, but you don't have to push that. On some of the keyboards I've seen, you have to push that button before you can get it to start. This machine is so wonderful. You just push down. I'm going to give you a little instance. I'm going to push down on the D key, and I did. And I can push one more time. It'll stop it. Whoops, I hit 2 keys there. There's a D. There's a D again. Now, so that allows you to start and stop your song anytime that you want to with your left hand. Alright, so now coming on over here on the bottom row, you have 2 buttons. One that says slow and fast. Now you're always going to be setting, that's where you set the speed, your beats per minute for each song that you want to do. And you can make the beats, and you can see on your screen over here, and I'm going to show you as a setup when we get to that point. But anyway, you can slow the song down, or you can speed it up to whatever you want to do. And of course, you have to remember that you have to write these things down. So as we go along, I'm going to try and explain to you what has to be done so that you don't have to try to remember it in your head, because each song is going to probably be different. And anyway, and then when you choose the speed that you want, now you might want to probably lock it position. And when you do, you push both keys at one time. And what that does is it makes an asterisk up next to the beats per minute, so that it locks it there. But you don't have to. It's just a habit that I get into. Okay, now I'm going to zoom down. Let's see. Let's see what we got here so we can see. These two keys right here is for your speed. And to lock it, after you set the speed, say you want 120, you want to lock it, you take two fingers and push both buttons at the same time, it'll lock it. And if you want to unlock it, of course, you just hit the key one time. Let me hit it with both fingers again, it unlocks it. I just like to have it locked so I don't mistakenly move it around after. Okay, now, and I think you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So now the next thing you're going to be concerned with, I'm going to shut this off for a moment and move my camera so I can get a better position here.